This is the number one reason why you're struggling with your trading results and your success. If you want to improve and want to learn what you could potentially be doing wrong, keep watching. Also, if you guys get value from this video, I'd urge and I'd really appreciate subscribing. We're a new channel, so if we could boost this and get this out to as many people as possible, I'd be really appreciative of that. So if you guys can just like, subscribe and comment, only if you get value. If not, don't worry. But yeah, we want to help as many people as possible. So let's get into the video. So the number one reason I see being a trader for 5 years is that people don't actually understand what they're doing. Now that might sound quite stupid, but there's so much information out there online. You go on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, there's so many traders claiming to know what they're doing. And your mind is just looking at so many different strategies, so many different people trading, so many different ways. And some of these people are probably legit. They probably have been trading a while and they generally know what they're talking about. But when I first started, I made sure that I looked at someone who I could trust. I understood that they weren't promoting all this lifestyle stuff. They were generally trying to help give the information to those people that generally want to learn. And I paid for education. So I think that's what a lot of people don't do. They don't invest in trying to get the best education, trying to actually take months and months and months to learn this. They look at it, they pick it up and think, oh, I'll try trading for a little bit, and then they put it back down like it doesn't work. They're not taking it seriously. They might want to be successful and might try to strive to be successful, but they're not actually doing the actionable steps to get there. So number one, you've got to put in the time to learn the craft. It takes a lot of years and people are expecting results way too soon. So you need to invest in people, a community, and learn from people that have the results and are in the position that you want to be in. A lot of people also don't think it's actually possible. Like, they might see these people doing it online, but in the back of their mind, they're probably thinking, oh, they're a scammer, or they don't actually make money. They're just making money off other sources of income. Or maybe their friends and family have told them it won't work. So subconsciously in the back of their mind, you're sat there thinking, oh, well, I've had a losing month. I've had a couple of losing weeks. Told you it doesn't work. It's like a self-fulfilling thing in their head that they didn't expect it to work anyway. So as soon as they have a few losses or a bad month, they're like, oh, they're all right. I told you. So they might want to be successful, but their mindset's holding them back because you're sat there thinking, this doesn't actually work. It's gambling. You've maybe been told, oh, you're gambling. You may as well go to the casino. You know, you'll never win. So you need to sort your mindset out and believe it is possible. And it is possible. There's lots of people out there. I've been trading for 5 years. There's people that have funding now and they're making decent money after putting a lot of work into trying to be the best they can at it. So you need to generally wholeheartedly believe that it's possible and work and be around the right people to get to the position where you can then finally be profitable. People aren't also looking at the long-term approach. They're thinking they'll be successful within a couple of weeks, couple of months, but they're not looking at the long-term vision of 5 years from now, where will I be? Or 2 years, 3 years from now. They're thinking, oh, I've not made money in the last 6 months. I've been up and down. Oh, it clearly doesn't work. But you need to treat it like a degree or like a apprenticeship where you learn your craft, you keep practicing, you keep improving, you make mistakes, you improve, you learn, and then you get to where you want to go over time. So people need to forget about making money in the first year. Or if you do, it probably won't be much because I'd advise having a small account so you can just know how to execute trades, and not, when you lose, you don't lose too much. When you win, you don't win too much. And just look at the long-term vision of it, and there's no rush. Make sure you understand what you're doing, make all the mistakes on a small account, and then when you get to the big money, the 6-figure, 7-figure prop firm money, or however you get that capital, then that's all you need to do. Just focus on that. Lastly, I'm not sure if you heard the statistic, 90% of traders lose 90% of their money in 90 days. That's because people aren't disciplined, and it sort of links back to the point about earlier that I said about limiting beliefs. Most people sit there and they're not mentally in control. You know, they're very emotional, they're ups and downs, they have a few wins, they think they know what they're doing, they're euphoric, and when they lose, they're depressed, they feel like a failure. So they're not disciplined and mentally controlled. So that's a massive aspect, because when I first started, I literally just thought, if I just get given a strategy, I'll just trade the strategy and I make money. There's like this massive secret where tell me the secret, the magic secret that I can make money, and then I'll start doing well. But that doesn't work, because you have to execute the strategy. You become part of the edge. You have to execute the strategy in a profitable way. So not taking trades that are there because that it's a lower probability setup, or identifying high probability setups, or there's lots of trades you could take that you shouldn't take, and lots of trades you shouldn't take that you sit there and think, actually, maybe I should have took that one. So you've got to be disciplined. You've got to understand the markets inside and out. You've got to have a lot of experience, and that comes with time. So yeah, it's so important. People are just rushing the process. They're not taking it seriously. They're not working on themselves. They're not disciplined. And then they wonder why they don't make money or aren't consistent in one of the hardest industries to succeed in. So yeah, if you guys like this video, got value from it, like and subscribe, comment your thoughts. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.